Hey, welcome to The Explainer. So, you're starting university. It's an amazing time, but wow, can it feel like you're trying to juggle everything at once? Today, we're going to get a grip on one of the biggest challenges you'll face your time. Let's dive in and figure out how to build a schedule that truly works for you, one that sets you up to win.
Does this look familiar? Yeah, you're bouncing from a lecture to the library to a part-time job, and you're trying to have some kind of social life in between. It's just chaos, right? Totally overwhelming. But what if I told you there's a way to actually bring some order to all of that madness? Exactly. We're not just making a to-do list here. We're going to become the architects of our own time. So I want you to think of this not as some boring chore, but as you drafting the actual blueprint for your success. It's about designing a life that truly works for you. Now, any good architect will tell you that you can't build a strong structure without a solid foundation. So before we can start building our schedule up, we've got to dig down. This first step is all about getting real with ourselves, assessing our commitments, and taking an honest look at where our time is really going. So here's the first step. Get it all out of your head and down on paper. Seriously, on one side, you list out all the academic stuff you can't miss, your classes, your labs, your homework. Then, on the other side, list your personal commitments. And this means everything, your job, your gym time, and yes, your social life is a real commitment too. These are the big pillars holding up your week. Now, to get a truly accurate picture, you need to use a little tool called a time log. Think of it like a personal reality check. For a few days, you just write down what you're actually doing, maybe hour by hour. And you might be kind of shocked to see where the time just evaporates. But hey, this isn't about feeling guilty. It's just about awareness. It's like the survey that tells you exactly what kind of ground you're building on. Okay, foundation is poured, you know what you're working with. Now it's time to draft the actual blueprint. This is where we stop just observing our time and start planning it with intention. And we're going to use two really powerful tools for this: routines and goals. Think of your daily routine as the frame of your house. You know, having a consistent time for waking up, going to bed, eating. It just gives your whole week structure and stability. Then, your goals. Those are the rooms you're building inside that frame. So instead of just having this huge, vague goal like study more, you break it down into smaller, totally manageable steps. So how do we make those goals actually work? We make them SMART. You've probably heard of this. It turns a fuzzy idea like, I need to get better at chemistry, into a real plan. Something like, I will review my lecture notes for 30 minutes every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'll finish one practice chapter test by Friday afternoon. See the difference? It's specific, you can measure it, it's totally doable, it's relevant, and it has a deadline. All right, the blueprint is drafted. Now for the really fun part, construction. This is where we actually build our day, piece by piece. The main technique we're going to use for this is called time blocking, and we'll throw in some handy tools to help. Time blocking is pretty much what it sounds like. You look at your calendar and you give every single block of time a specific job. So instead of having a long to-do list that you just kind of hope you'll get to, your to-do list literally is your calendar. The pro move here, schedule your hardest stuff like writing a big paper for when you know you have the most brain power. And here is the absolute key to making this work: focus. When you've blocked out an hour for studying, that is the only thing you do. No checking your phone, no notifications, no real quick look at social media. Multitasking is a total myth. It just divides your attention and makes your work worse. Those boundaries are what make time blocking so incredibly effective. I mean, the difference is just night and day, isn't it? On one side, you have that stressful, head-spinning feeling of trying to do a million things at once. And on the other, you have the calm, productive, focused power of doing one thing at a time. This isn't about being a robot. It's about being intentional so you can actually get things done and keep your sanity. And you don't have to manage all this with just a pen and paper. Unless you want to, of course. Think of all the digital tools out there as your power tools. Calendar apps, task managers, note-taking apps, they can all help you organize your blueprint, send you reminders, and track your progress without you having to think about it. So you've built your perfect schedule. You're all done, right? Well,
Not quite. The final and honestly the most important part of being a good architect of your time is knowing that your creation has to be lived in, and sometimes it's going to need a renovation.
And this might be the most important rule of all. Your schedule is not carved in stone. It can't be. The plan that worked perfectly in week 1 is probably not going to work during finals week. Life happens, right? A class might be way harder than you thought. A cool new opportunity might pop up. Your schedule is a living, breathing document. You've got to review it, see what's working, what's not, and be ready to adapt. So there you have it. The foundation, the blueprint, the tools, and the all-important mindset that this is a process that grows with you. You are now the architect of your own time. The plans are right here, in front of you. So the only real question left is, what amazing thing are you going to build first?